Prince William will mark a personal first next month, it has been announced. Prince William is to visit Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, UAE, for the first time in an official capacity on February 10, following a request of the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office. The Duke of Cambridge will come as the country is celebrating its 50th year. Moreover, on the day of William's visit, the UK will mark its National Day at the ongoing Expo 2020 in Dubai. During the National Day, Britain will take over the full site at the Expo to showcase talent coming from across the UK. Prince William will join in the event and celebrations, set also to include the passing of the Birmingham 2022 Queen's Baton Relay. The Tour of the Baton, set to visit dozens of countries in the run-up to the Commonwealth Games starting in July, was launched by Her Majesty in early October last year during an event held on the grounds of Buckingham Palace. On the day, the monarch was in the company of her younger son, Prince Edward. During his visit to Dubai, the second in line to the throne will highlight the bond between the UAE and the UK. The UAE is among the nations Britain has been looking at for trade deals as part of its post-Brexit strategy to create new ties around the world. He will also use this trip as an opportunity to engage with young Emiratis, leaders from government and conservationists, Kensington Palace said. This visit also provides an opportunity to showcase the Earthshot Prize on the world stage, the palace added. The Duke launched this initiative in October 2020 in a bid to inspire and promote workable solutions to the 5 biggest issues the planet is facing. A panel of judges will award every year £1 to each of the 5 winners. The first ceremony already took place last year in London, while the 2022 awards will take place in the US. This visit to Dubai will come a few days after the official beginning of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. The Queen is the first ever British sovereign to mark 70 years on the throne. The monarch acceded to the throne on February 6, 1952, in the wake of the death of her beloved father, King George VI. Prince William officially resumed his working duties after the Christmas break last week, when he led an investiture ceremony at Windsor Castle. Earlier this week, he stepped out of Kensington Palace twice alongside the Duchess of Cambridge, who will not accompany him to Dubai. On Wednesday, Kate and William visited the Foundling Museum, which tells the story of the Foundling Hospital, to learn more about the care sector and meet representatives from across the system. The pair also spoke with some of the people with direct experience of living in care. The Duchess, who has made the early years one of the pillars of her royal work, has been the patron of the museum since 2019. On Thursday, the Duke and Duchess toured Lancashire. They first stopped at Clitheroe Community Hospital, where they met frontline workers who have powered through the pandemic in one of the areas worst hit by COVID-19. The couple also visited a centre in Burnley supporting vulnerable people, where the Duke of Cambridge had the chance to sympathise with an 11-year-old boy who, much like him, lost his mum at a very young age. Speaking to schoolboy Duncan Glover, William candidly said, "I know how you feel." But he also invited the child to keep remembering and speaking about his mum, promising it gets easier.